What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. Some more Omniscience. Quick draft of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So remember, your spells from hand are all free if you want to, and then you can once a turn pay, or rather, once a turn you get this one ability of adding Wooburg to your mana pool. So from what I've seen, again, so far, Avatar is one of the lower power, the weaker Omniscience draft formats. But of course, you can still do some pretty busted things. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is a very nice pack. Wish we had opened this in a normal draft. We've got a Toph and a Spirit Oasis, both quite nice. Anything that draws a bunch of cards is always very good. Toph's still just great. So this is one of the weird Omniscience formats where it actually is good to be running lands in your deck for a variety of reasons, even beyond earthbending. But yeah, we're going to take Toph here. Think of it as a duplicate of your best card draw effect. Beastmaster Ascension, not so good. I haven't done many of these. I think this is my third one of these. But from what I've seen, the games are actually a little bit grindy, or at least in general, they are a little bit grindier. Though, obviously, you could still run into, a turn 1 or turn 2 kill. We're going to take Toph over Spirit Oasis. One of the things about, and this is a nice one here. One of the things about Omniscience draft is that because you're drafting with bots, it really does pay to know how they draft, right? So, like, in a normal draft, I would never expect to wheel Avatar Aang. In a bot draft, who knows? Maybe they pass it, So that's one of those things. Like, Abandoned Attachments, one of the better cards in this format. You get to pitch something irrelevant and then draw 2 new cards and keep cycling through your deck. So a very early pickup on the surface of things, but the bots, we might wheel this pick too. You don't know, right? Easy Avatar Aang, though, just a huge card draw effect. And actually, I guess flipping him is easy-ish in this format, but it's not as relevant maybe in the format. All right, I kind of like taking the shrines. I'm losing out on only a Yuyan Archers, which is another card that can draw a fresh card, but I would be really interested in building a shrine deck if possible. We're not going to take the second green shrine. Geyser Leaper and Messenger Hawk are both fantastic. I like the Leaper a little bit more. It's a bigger flying win con, but you can waterbend potentially multiple times a turn, right? Whereas a Clue, it's only a one-time activation. I don't think the tap lands are terrible. Foggy Swamp is fine, but whatever. Discard effects like Corrupt Court Official can be okay. More so when you're on the play. Actually, we could even take Cycle of Renewal. This is not an additional cost of sacrificing a land, so could just grab a couple lands, but I think I'll take the land that sacrifices. Oh man, really good pack. Bitter Work is great, Aang's Journey is good, but we have to take the Abandoned Attachments here. So many green shrines, not what we want to see. I guess there's nothing else in this pack though, so we will double up. Okay, I was going to take the 7/7 Reach at first, but 4/2 that makes a Clue. Certainly good. Appa's really good too. That's a nice wheel. Airbending your stuff can oftentimes draw you extra cards. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll take the Cycle of Renewal there. And these are all just filler. I guess Menace Lifelink technically. Good. All right, so we didn't get the blue shrine, but we have 3 green shrines. Ay. Legend of Roku. is a little bit awkward, actually. Because Omniscience is only from hand. So I would still get the Wooburg once a turn, and I'm still going to take Legend of Roku here. But it's not as good as you would first think. Still certainly worth taking there. Fortune Teller's great. Aang is great. Zuko's not actually bad, the exile effect. You can do it to your own permanent, get a clue, and keep cycling through your library. Another Appa. Although the last Appa wheeled. It could be that I'm supposed to try to wheel this, but I don't want to take that risk. There's another temple. Okay, I will take it over the 7/7 since there wasn't any card draw there. Katara's nuts. There's a Fortune Teller here as well. Sun Warriors is pretty good because you can do the activated ability at least once each turn cycle. Okay, man, the Fortune Tellers are coming around. Oh, ooh, another Fortune Teller or the White Temple now. This sucks so much that I had to pass the blue shrine. I'm actually going to take the Fortune Teller. Energy bending cycles. Geyser Leaper, nice. Great Wheel. Let's take the Exile. Another Exile, good. Herbalist doesn't really do much here. So Rowdy's slightly better, I guess. Orcubine could get big. You're casting quite a few non-creature spells. The Mechanist is great, but I'm taking the Spirit Oasis now. It didn't wheel last time. There's a waterbending lesson here too. True Ancestry, another Messenger Hawk chance. Appa is great with all of these. Value flickers. Another Spirit Oasis and a red shrine. And an earthbending lesson. That is nasty. Okay, no card draw effects here. Flopsy's pretty great. Canyon Crawler's also good. Okay, another temple. Let's go with the big body. Or Twin Blades is good too, but let's just go with the body. This draws a card, because you can sacrifice something. Oh, Lo and Lee are really good too, right? A lesson or noble. I don't know how many nobles I have. None, but we do have enough lessons to warrant it, right? Yeah. This is good too. Zhang can copy your lessons. I guess another tap doo-doo. Another Zuko's Exile. Big Body. Death Touch. And that's not playable. We'd rather just run a basic than that card. With 3 Kyoshi Islands, we can just cut our worst cards and run lands. And I don't even think that's bad. Like, this is filler. And I have so much clue production that it's actually worth it too, I think. I guess that's basically the only true filler I have. Does it matter what lands? I guess, yeah, it does. We want white and green. Because we have a bunch of double white and a couple double green at the top end. So if I cast Legend of Roku, for example, and I exile Appa or whatever, I need to have another white source, or I need to have another green source for those ones. Cool. All right, let's give this Omniscience draft a shot. I think that Spirit Oasis that I passed for Toph would have been better in the deck, given the end result. And that sucks that the blue and red shrine were together, because the red one would have also been really good in our deck too, but this looks cool. We'll see what we can do. All right, I go first. This is worth keeping. So now we'll activate the Geyser Leaper. Boo. Oh, yeah, we'll just run out the Appa. Like I said, from my experience, and even though it's not a very big sample size, this Omniscience format isn't completely busted. And yeah, as you can see there, both players with a solid turn one, but nothing impressive. So they can throw away their land if they want to for an extra card. Dang. Non-land permanent. Okay, well. This is pretty nice. Fish, that doesn't matter. Yep, they need to find a card here. They probably shouldn't have played out their Koi. Because if they have like an abandoned attachment, now they can't cast it. Alright, so they're not dead on board, but they're close. It doesn't kill them either. Okay. So we give the 7/7 flying and they have to trade with it and then go down to 2. All right. Now with Zhang Zhang on the battlefield, they could definitely get out of this. Because if they draw like a waterbending lesson, they get to copy it. Wow. What a rip. All right. I mean, that's Magic, baby. That's Omniscience, baby. Yep. All right. Yeah. Well, they're currently still dead on board. Yeah, I don't know why they cast the Dragonfly Swarm prior to the Abandons. They're still dead on board, technically. What are they doing? Trolling me. Okay, now I need to find something. Yeah, I'd say that sequence was pretty hot for them. And up. All right. Well, they did shrink all of their Dragonfly Swarm for what it's worth, but So I'm going to need to draw one of my big card draw effects. For those of us keeping track at home, I think they had cast 3 different waterbending lessons initially. They were not supposed to cast that Get Lost yet. They should really have saved that for a trick on my turn. What are they doing? Sadly, I don't get to punish them. I mean, you still need to... So one of the most important things about Omniscience is, like, especially of the avatars, reading the board. And I would say my opponent was not sequencing very optimally there. I think they were just casting their cards. Now, of course, they were infinitely far ahead, but they gave me a window. Good beats. Waterbending lesson off the top into Zhang Zhang, draw 6, and yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Good beats. All right, another nice opener, and we're on the play. My opponent mulliganed to 1. Okay. So we are going to activate Geyser Leaper's ability here. Oh, it didn't. Why did it not tap everything? I can't sack the clue now. Oh my gosh. Oh, this works. Luckily, we drew Avatar Aang to bail us out, I guess. Oh. Well, I don't have any mana with Abandoned Attachments, so I guess we're going to keep the Spirit Oasis, which is a lot better in the long term anyway, since we have the Shrine action going on. This is going to draw me another card. Ooh. Okay, I think we're going to chill now. That could have nearly been a turn 1 kill. Had I tapped correctly with Geyser Leaper the first time, it might have been. All right, so in response to this, we want to activate the ability. Don't think it really matters there. Alright, it's gonna make a clue, and they have 3 mana to sack it right now. Oh. It's not very nice. All right. So we are in a dominating position now. So let's start off by playing the Aang. Oasis. Fortune Teller. It's fine. I need to leave 3 mana available, so we want to tap 4 different things here. Get a trigger of Aang. So draw for Aang first, then draw for Leaper and discard. I guess I'll second Appa. Airbend the Oasis. That's going to trigger Aang to draw a card. And Oasis will draw 2 cards. This will trigger the Spirit and draw another card. Sack, draw a card. Oh, I didn't need to play Flopsy yet, did I? Oops, doesn't matter though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger Aang, draw, then loot. I airbend something I can't actually replay it this turn since I don't have any mana left. But that's okay. We'll just keep airbending so that Avatar Aang continues to draw us cards. To make sure I don't deck myself out here is what I need to do. Alright, good enough. Okay. Draw, draw. 11 cards left. And I don't think I want to play too much else out for fear of a wrath or whatever. Oh, they hit a shrine. That's fine. Oh, and that was the last unknown card in their hand. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. See, these Omniscience games have play to them. I mean, yes, in both games so far, whoever won by a lot, but it doesn't feel like every game is like that, you know? All right, opponent goes first. Yeah, we're going to have to mulligan that one down. Probably still better going down to one card. Okay, there we go. Now remember, these ones I would have to cast. Really hoping that our opponent doesn't Diley Indoctrination us. Oh god, that can dig for Diley Indoctrination. Oh, this is a good start. Our opponent has at least 2 waterbending lessons in their deck. Jeez. Five, 4 that draws a card when it attacks. Iroh? Yo! Alright. You know, I was just saying how, at least this Omniscience format doesn't feel like it's a huge swing that other Omniscience formats have been, but so far, and I'm assuming this is a loss, so far our 2 losses will have been to crazy decks. Like, I definitely don't think this is the norm. Four cards still in their hand? Let's see if they have Asaka's Haiku now, since they have a land on the battlefield. Alright, well, effectively a turn 1 kill from our opponent. I mean, that is a classic Omniscience game. Maybe I'm going to have to eat my words. Again, my experience with this particular Omniscience format has not been like that so far, but I mean, maybe that was just an extreme high roll. Our opponent's deck was great, but maybe that was just like an extreme high roll for them. All right, let's see if we can do that to somebody, because we were annihilated there. Oh, no, this hand's fine. Corrupt Official. Oh, man, them being on the play. Okay, that doesn't do anything currently. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh, yes! And we drew a nice one here. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Okay. See? Everything's great. Everything is just freaking great. Oh, and we did it. This is absurd. We might have the turn 1 kill now. Oh, no turn 1 kill. Let's see. I guess I just dump out. I'm going to keep these 2 for now. But that's about as good of a turn 1 as you can hope for, eh? That doesn't matter. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Maybe this is just like normal Omniscience formats, but it doesn't feel as bad anyways. A lot of the other Omniscience formats that we've played before have counters, and like just good counters. You'll notice for like Sokka's Haiku, you have to have a land to be able to cast it, so that often mitigates being completely wrecked. And then the only other counter in the format is like Quench, which 99% of the time is not going to do anything since people have access to the emblem giving them 5 mana, but I mean, if you're playing Omniscience, you're playing because you want to do these things, you know? You want to have these silly games. Okay, this is a very good opener. However, I am on the draw versus Wizards of the Coast employee. It's rigged. Just a couple... Oh, no. A looter. Double looter. Just looter, discard something, play a random creature, pass. No more card draw. Okay, that makes a clue. They get one more card. All right, nice. Ooh! Okay, we might have another absurd turn 1 here. It is going to be absurd. Right? It's assuredly absurd. Because we get to very minimum Spirit Oasis, draw 3 after thinning out all the basics, and then Aang this Spirit Oasis, draw another 3. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Yeah, let's go! Not today, Wizards of the Coast. Haven't seen Toph once, but silly shrine package seems better anyways. You love to see it. I go first. Okay. Aang's pretty good, even if it's not going to win turn 1 without finding some other action. That ain't it. Okay. So I guess, well, I will run out the land, but if I draw exactly the abandoned attachments, it's going to be pretty awkward, assuming they have a way to kill Aang. If they don't get rid of Aang, then I'm going to get to draw an extra card. Ooh, okay. Opponent's got a nice one started here. Messenger Hawk, Appa the Messenger Hawk. They get to make another clue. They only get to draw 1 card this turn, though, since they used 2 of their mana to play the Hawk out again. They probably should have drawn with the first clue first. Sequencing is still really important. Like, people are... It's really easy to make mistakes. That's just like a really subtle mistake, but it could definitely matter. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we get to Appa, our Fortune Teller. Draw a card from Aang triggering. Okay, let's start off with that then. Juicy, juicy. That doesn't matter. Alright, so we will Fortune Teller for 2, then sack the clue for 2 more. Nice, that's another Airbend. And that's another card draw. It doesn't matter which one I bend, right? Oh, actually, wait. If I bend the... Okay, no. If I airbend Appa, it triggers Aang, and then I can Appa... Like, we have a combo here between Aang and Appa airbending one another for 2 mana apiece. And drawing a card with Avatar Aang. Okay, keeps it going. Pulls 2 more basics out of our deck and then triggers the Spirit Oasis to draw 1. That's nice, because now we can tap down their flyers and get in with Avatar Aang and then sack the clue off the Fortune Teller that I'm about to cast here. Draw a card. Draw another card. So I can exile one of their things. Since I don't have the mana for myself, okay. Oh, so they're gonna double block the Rapper, or they're gonna double block the Saber-Tooth Lion. That's okay. I'm not gonna give them a clue. I think we'd rather actually kill the Warden. Cool. All right. Tolls of War's great. Very, very good. So their attack is probably just for triggering raid. This is fine. I'm giving them a clue, but I'm also denying them a clue. So this is good enough. All right, nice. Let's go. Yeah, this deck is capable of doing some pretty nasty things. Puts us up to 4 wins. As a quick draft, you need to get up to 6 wins or 5.5 on average before you get your entry fee back, which kind of sucks, but this is just for fun anyways. I go first. No. We can do so much better than that. All right, that's decent. I think I actually lose the Aang. So we're going to go like this. Well. Geyser Leaper. Aha. Okay, let's see if we can get chaining here. Have a lot of things that could make us pop. That's not bad. Yeah, having... What do we have? 3 Appa is kind of disgusting. Two Spirit Oasis with all the other shrines is also pretty nice. Okay, so I've used my allotted 5 mana for the turn, so everything I do after this is gonna have to be from hand. Oh boy. It begins. Darn it. Alright, that was my turn 1. What do you got, OP? Romager to start. Oh, being on the draw, yeah, their die elite was not useful. Ooh, okay. Might we be effectively dead on their turn one? We'll find out. Yeah! Kicked Aang's Journey. I think I only saw one Aang's Journey during the draft. They haven't... Oh, wait. Actually, a second Spirit Oasis is not that good. Because, yes, it draws 2 total, but now any other shrine that they have in the future doesn't trigger for as much. They are still popping off, though, of course. Ooh, Boomerang Basics! That's another one that's so good in this format that we did not see. Okay. You know, it used to be with Omniscience Draft that you would get a lot of matches where people clearly didn't know what they were doing. But I think nowadays, if people are playing Omniscience, generally, and especially at the higher wins anyways, generally you can expect to fight against people who probably drafted pretty well. Looks like they might just have a bunch of hand dump left. Okay, that wasn't that bad, all things considered. It wasn't good for me, though. Yeah, I think I have to chump attack my Appa. Okay. Appa down. Okay, well, we might have some stuff going on still. Dang. But let's see. Dang, the Spirit Oasis again. Keep it going. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, we got stuff brewing. What if I should have put more basics in my deck? So now we have Avatar Aang looting with Geyser Leaper. Legend of Roku. Oh, a second Appa has hit the board, or hand. Sicko mode. Oh, baby. Let's see, I have 15 cards left in my deck, so I just have to make sure I don't deck myself at this point. What does Toph get back right now? Nothing relevant. I've already attacked for the turn, so... 11 cards left. Nine cards left. I guess I'm just gonna flopsy and pass. Decking out is a very real thing. If my opponent has like a Master Paku, you know? Oh, they sacked... Oh, that was a food, not a clue, I was gonna say. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, we're threatening lethal next turn. I just have to not get decked out. So when I attack, how many triggers does Aang do? Just himself? I only have one firebending. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna maybe have to Zuko's exile their Spirit Oasis, depending on what they do here as well. Okay. Oh, that's a good sign. They had to use 5 mana to Waterbending Scroll. Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, so we probably win. Nice. Whew. So our engine went off a little bit better than theirs did. Our engine's great. And we drew Toph. That's 5 wins, baby. Siggy, Siggy, Siggy! Alright, Siggy. Let's battle, buddy. We've got a good hand. Alright. Siggy, Siggy, Siggy. Oh, yeah. If I get to turn 1 Siggy, I'm gonna be a happy camper. Let's see. Pitch that. I still have 2 mana floating. Poor Siggy. Just getting the beats here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And every time we draw more permanents that can waterbend, we also get to draw off of Aang, of course. Two. So I've already used my allotted mana for the turn. 3. 4. Go. Your turn, Siggy. Hope you don't have a Wrath. 14 cards left in my deck. Oh! Hama! Uh-oh. Hama's so good in this format. – Oh, God. I hope he decks me out after all that. That'd be hilarious. Okay. Pretty good. Actually, you know, maybe I should have grabbed the other Zuko's Exile with Lo and Lee. I wonder if that was actually better to play around a thing like Hama or... ooh, Master Paku? Master Paku or Hama are both crazy. Oh, Is there something I can draw? I have one Zuko's Exile in the deck. That's probably worth trying to hit. Okay, didn't. All right. Tezuko's Exile my own Lo and Lee to deny him being able to grab like another waterbending lesson or something. Yeah. All right, here we go. I have a feeling I'm going to get decked. Wouldn't say I flew too close to the sun. Because I passed the turn with, what, 14 cards at the time? But we've drawn two ourselves, and then we also got Hamad. Was that kicked? Oh no, just hardcast. Okay. How many waterbend? So he has at least 3 waterbending lessons. It's pretty good. What was that? Oh, Solstice. Okay, that just draws a card, so that's not the end of the world. Uh-oh. But the card it drew was a draw 3. Isn't there a way I can auto-pass everything? I think there is. There we go. Four waterbending lessons? Jeez, must be nice. Is there a way to give haste in the format? Fervor. Fervor's in the format. On the special guest list or whatever. What else is there? How deep is he? Yeah, man, he's gone just as deep currently as we did, but he can go even deeper still. That's great. Bitter work, okay. Only 3 cards left. Although, I don't think he's used his Omniscience emblem yet, so he still has 3 clues, too. So what do I need to draw? I guess I don't have that much. Another land doesn't do anything right now. Two flying blocker, 4 blockers total at the moment. Oh, if he's tapping his creatures to waterbend, then he probably has a way to kill me this turn. There it is! There's the Master Paku! Oh, is he one short? Oh no, he can do it on my upkeep too. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, that's right. He didn't use the thing yet. I knew it. I don't think there's a way I can stop that on my upkeep, right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, Master Paku, OP. All right, well, that was a fitting end, I think. Just pass the turn! Siggy, please. Kill his own Master Paku, bring it back. Nice. All right, I give up! I'm not going to extend the video more than it needs to be. That was a nice last game, not going to lie. It's too bad we didn't see a Master Paku, because that would have also went super hard in our deck. Okay, that was nice. There were obviously some games that were very much Omniscience game. I mean, that was a good Omniscience game, though. We got to do basically everything we wanted to on our turn 1, besides killing the opponent. And then our opponent, Siggy there, killed us on his turn 1. Yeah, cool. The shrines went off. We picked up, what, 7 shrines? Even in Omniscience draft, I still can shrine. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.